Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series, and the question for today is differentiate between plant growth and development, explain different phases of growth in plants, and also discuss the various methods of growth measurement and growth analysis. So this is the question, and this was asked in this year's agriculture optional paper of UPSC Civil Services examination, that is in 2025. So let's see how we can approach the answer. So actually you can divide the answer in three parts. In the first part you can differentiate plant growth and development. In the second part you can explain phases of growth, different phases of growth. And in the third part we have to discuss various methods of growth measurement and growth analysis. So let's start. So I think as we have to mention so many things in the body only, so I don't think you should go for any detailed introduction. You can simply mention 1-2 lines that yes, plant growth and plant development are key for good agriculture produce. Okay, because you are writing uh, this answer in agriculture optional, so are key for good agriculture produce. You can also mention that we can kind of get to know if the plant is healthy or not through plant growth and its development. Okay, various kinds of breeding programs, various kinds of selection programs, hybridization programs are all kind of on basis of plant growth and development. So all these things can be mentioned, but be very brief here. Now let's move to the body here, and it is also your homework. Comment a good introduction of this kind of question. Okay, this question I have given you the ideas. You have to comment. One-two line of introduction. Okay, let's see, and who comments better one, and I will reply to the comments. Whoever comments a better one, and I will give you more ideas if you have stuck down into how to approach this type of introduction. Now let's directly move to the body. The first part is differentiate between plant growth and development. So plant growth and plant development. So what is growth? So growth is kind of irreversible increase in size, volume and mass. Irreversible increase in volume, increase in size, increase in mass. So this is what growth is. The volume, size or mass is growing. Okay, but what is development? It is kind of the process of involving qualitative changes. Here the plant develops through various phases. It is the kind of phase movement of plants from germination to its death. This is what plant development is. Plant develops through various phases. First we have germination, then we have vegetative phase, we have a reproductive phase, then we have senescence phase, that is the plant gets older, maturation phase, which can be said maturation phase, then we have death. So the plant develops through various phases, but the basic difference is that growth is quantitative, because here we have to just measure the quantity. It can be measured, but development is qualitative. Okay, here we have measured the structural and functional changes. A plant can be kind of when the plant moves from maturity phase to towards death, the growth can reduce. Okay, the plant's growth can reduce, the plant can kind of wilt, plant can get down, but the development was there. Okay, it is developing to next phase. Okay, so this is how you can kind of differentiate between growth and development. There are also various things. Generally plant growth involves cell division and enlargement, whereas development involves differentiation, maturation, all these things. Differentiation, morphogenesis. Okay, maturation. This is what kind of development is. growth can be easily measured using length, weight, area, but development cannot be easily measured quantitatively. You cannot measure development in terms of length and area. It is kind of qualitative measurement you can do. Okay. For example, you can also mention examples such as increase in length of root. Okay, increase in length of root or shoot is will come in growth, but formation of flower, formation of vegetative meristem, formation of flower, vegetative meristem, these all will come under development. So this is the major difference between plant growth and development which you can mention. So we have done the first part. Now let's move to the second part, that is phases of growth, various phases of growth. Phases of growth. So actually here you can kind of show the sigmoid graph, sigmoid or S-shaped graph. So it goes like this. Okay. This is the graph. Okay, you can make the graph here. So first of all, in the phases, the initial phase, this phase is known as lag phase. Lag phase means slow growth. There is slow growth and metabolic activity. Slow growth and metabolic activity is there. Okay, it is kind of initial sprouting of kind of seedling. The cells are very small and newly dividing. So this will come under lag phase. This is the first phase. Now the second phase is log phase. This is the log phase, and it is also known as exponential phase. Here the plant growth very fast, rapid cell division and elongation takes place. Here the plant is growing at a very fast rate. Here the maximum metabolic activity is there. The growth rate is kind of geometric. Okay, so here you will see very kind of exponential increase in growth. Okay, then we have come here at maturation phase. Number third one will be the maturation phase. Here if the plant has become matured, here the growth will start to slow down. Growth will start to slow down. And at end you will see the stationary phase. Actually maturation and stationary you can mention similarly on. Here the growth stops. Okay, growth is very stationary and the plant will move towards senescence. That is towards death or towards another phase, that is kind of end of the life. So this is what phases of growth is: lag phase, log phase, maturation phase, and stationary phase. This is what you can mention using this kind of graph. In lag phase there is slow growth, in log phase very rapid growth, maturation growth slow down, and stationary phase the growth kind of halts. Okay. So this is phases of growth, and using this graph you can explain this. So this was the second part of the question. Now the third part of the question, the various methods of growth measurement and growth analysis. Growth measurement and analysis. So there are various methods. You can mention there are various methods. First of all, you can mention about length measurement. Okay, we can measure the length measurement is there. We can measure weight, we can measure both fresh weight as well as dry weight. Then we have volume measurement, we can do volume measurement. There is leaf area measurement, cambium measurement, or you can say Campbell ring measurement or Campbell ring analysis. Campbell ring measurement, not management, sorry, analysis or measurement. Then we have various kind of analysis we can do. We can do measure absolute growth rate analysis in absolute growth rate. We can measure relative growth rate. We can measure leaf area ratio, which we have discussed just here only. Leaf area ratio can be measured. Net assimilation rate can be measured. Net assimilation rate can be measured. Okay, all these things can be measured. So these are the kind of measurement of this is how you can measure growth, how you can analyze growth. So you can mention all these things. So I think this was all for today's answer. You have understood various parts of the question and you will be able to write a good structured answer of this question. And in conclusion, you can mention that yes, plant growth and development are continuous, coordinated and regulated by various kinds of factors. Okay, and understanding growth phases and measuring growth parameters is crucial for improving crop productivity and resource use efficiency. So that would be enough for your answer. So that is all for today. If you like it, please press the like button. Please do share and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis. And if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.